My young friends, today I am very happy to back to this California to visit all the Vietnamese Buddhist community. And I always feel happy and cozy and very warm welcome from all of you. And this is my last activity for this trip, because tomorrow I will back to Canada after 4 days in California, and we work from 8 a.m. until midnight. And today is my last talk at this Hiền Như temple. And what I just share is something very basic that you still can apply in your daily life. When have you ever feel boring sometimes in your daily life, that you don't want to do anything, even you don't want to do homework, school, or your friends call you out, you want to do nothing? Because every time you feel that way, that is one of the negative feelings in each of us. And there is nothing wrong to have that. But this is the light to shine back. Whenever that happens in you, why is that? Because you have seen many negative pictures, people around you. That's why it's blocked you up. Let's say when you go to school, you see a friend who doesn't do his homework. He just quit school and he, hang around with friends. You may like that way. But remember, if you take that as the object for you to meditate and do the same, and that is the mistake. It's the wrong. It's not the correct way to change ourselves. In the Buddhist practice, we used to say tu. Tu means adjust. Tu means you correct and fix yourself. So don't ever see someone's negative and take that negative become the object for you to learn. Yes, you can learn, but what do you learn? You learn that you will not do the same. When you see someone doing good, you still learn and take that as an object for you to meditate on and make the commitment, I vow to do the same. When you see the wrong, you will learn not to do the same. When you see people smoke, you don't like smoking, then you tell yourself smoking is unhealthy. So therefore, the practice here, you may see these kind of things or in your daily life. There are a lot of people, they can talk a lot, but they won't do what they talk. They more philosophy than what they're supposed to do. Just take that, just accept it, but we know what we should take and learn. Never ever take the negatives, the mistakes from others, and we refuse what we're supposed to do, or we we push ourselves back to life. When you go to the temple, sometimes you see there is a bodhisattva. He holds the metal stick. And people used to think, oh, this is a Địa Tạng Bồ Tát, he stay in the hell. This bodhisattva, he stay in hell waiting for people there. Hell is the feeling when you have no energy to live. So whenever you have no energy to move yourself, you have no energy in your good intent, that is hell. So hell, you don't have to wait until you die to go to hell. But you should know that hell is the feeling, a negative feelings within you. So do you have that stick? What is that stick symbolized for? Your strong intent, your strength. And you have the commitment to move, to break the door of that hell in order to move yourself out of the hell. People have the right to bring you to hell by the way they treat you, by the way they behave, by the way they talk. They try to insist you into their hell, because right in the moment they're angry, they already live in the condition of hell. And they also want to bring you into that kind of environment. But you have to have the insight. That's why he holds something like a jade, a pure, look like fire right on his hand. That is symbolized for the light. You have to shine the light into that hell, and you have to use that metal stick to break that door and run away from that. You run. Doesn't mean run here, doesn't mean you do something. You're just aware. Once you have enough awareness in you, no one can do anything. Nothing can do you. That's why the 5 trainings we used to remind you. Aware of the suffering caused by destruction of life. I vow to cultivate my loving kindness, not to kill, not to condone any act of killing, not to encourage any act of killing, even in the way of my thinking or in my way of living. Sometimes you don't kill, but every time you get angry, you say, I'm going to kill you. Even you don't do it. But every single time you raise that kind of negative in you, you add up the negative feelings, environment into yourself. So the practicing Buddhism is the practicing shining the light into our daily activities, especially the negative things. And try not to allow the negatives to have a chance to raise. Because in each of us, we have both seeds of love and the seeds of hate, right? We have negatives, but we also have positives. And the practicing here is recognize the positive and try to water them as much as we can. That's why we like to see something good, something nice, something beauty, in order to water the positive within us. Is that help you to see about the practice? Okay. So thank you for your listening. Thank you for your coming.